live now, or you can watch us later.
I'm pretty sure you can also turn off like the comment stuff as well. But then again, we don't really. That's just. Oh, yep. I just got a notification that says watch live now. My guests are Tally.
If you want to be on the live stream, you could put up some sentence ideas, but I want to make sure to not clutter it too much with stuff. I got the link. I'm going to put it into our module now. The other thing that I did is that I put a Google Doc on there, so I'm going to quickly share that with you here in a second, everybody, on the main screen here. So again, folks at home, if you want to instead, you can hit the YouTube button there, and that'll take you to the live stream version of this whole thing. And it will save there, and you'll be able to see the whole thing at the end. And then there is this document. It's called Sims Words and Phrases. And I highly recommend that you use that to assist you in creating your sentences. Again, it's here on the modules in the assignment. The assignment for today is called Sims Introducing Caecilius' Family. Your job is to write 10 new sentences based on our discussion today. So I'm going to be talking to you all about the stuff that people are doing, and then I will be giving you language to use, and then we'll be making sentences up together. Even yesterday, what I was doing was live updating the document, so I will be sitting here.
Oh, come
Let me make sure I'm not in the way.
The
Oh.
don't use your account.
I might need to. Yeah, it says that it's not approved for us, but I just approved it, so there you go.
There we go.
All right, so, for example, the necessities, the way that you're going to express necessities would say, necessa est, necessary it is, and then pick a name. So, is that coming from the top? Or coming from y'all? Oh, it's because I have it set up here and because I have this broadcasting. Ha ha ha. I'm going to mute it. All right.
Well, we know now it does work.
Yes, it is working. That's good to know. So, and then you would pick a word from in here. And again, this is when I was looking at the necessities, looking at the, like what they have to do. So those of you that are at home, you can, if you're going to follow along with us here, or if you're going to be watching on the YouTube channel, I still recommend that you use the words and phrases document so that you can build your sentences. Some people yesterday did more than 10 sentences. As long as you do 10, that's great, but you can do as many as you want. And let me make sure I got to stop the share. And then I'm going to switch over. Nope, not to USB, HDMI.
Why is there even a USB option? I don't know if anything that would have USB.
What was that? If you want to do needs, just do necessa est. Use that phrase that I got there. Technically, there is this word eget, E-G-E-T, that means needs, but we're not going to be using that one. It's a little bit more like some of the things we're going to be having to talk around because it's like advanced grammar usage and we don't need to use that phrase. But yeah, some of the things that we'll say when we translate to English, you might sound, oh, why are we doing it that way? All right. Jam. Ecce quis est? Est ne grumio? Minime. Est Caecilius. Et, quid necessa est Caecilio agere? So again, if you want to answer these questions, you can have that necessities up and be consulting it. I'm going to ask us first, just as a way of reviewing, I'm going to be asking you what these people need to do, And if you're following along with me on the sins, words, and phrases, I will be writing down some sentences too based on what we talk about, so you can potentially get your sentences off of there. All right. Quid agere, what to do, necessa est caecilio. What does he need to do? Bene, ad latrinam ire. And again, if I'm going to go ahead and, not for every single sentence that we come up with, but at least for a few of them at first, caecilio ad latrinam ire, and I will say necessa est at the beginning, just to be consistent. Necessa est caecilio ad latrinam ire. He's got to go to the bathroom. Caecilius needs to go to the bathroom. Yam. Itaque, therefore, ego dico, heius caecilii, e ad latrinam. And I had a little way of saying that earlier, but I took it out. Said, Iam in momento caecilius ad latrinam it. Bene. Quid necessa est? Oh, quaque necessa est metellae ad latrinam ire? Oh, mirabile. Omnibus. Haha. Iam. Dici quoque. I said also necessa est. So literally you could like copy and paste the sentence that we just made for caecilius. Replace caecilius with metellae. Et satis est. Caecilius et metella eandem. Bene. Momento dicam quaque non in eandem latrinam. Said, oh, hoc in latrina. Oh, ecce, Cerberus est in latrina. Salve, Cerberus. Yam. Yam. Ubi est clemens. Ubi est clemens. Est ne in culina, clemens? Est ne in culina? Minime. Non est in culina. Ubi est clemens. Oh, non dormit, non dormit. Me panitet. Oh, fortasse iam dormit? Oh, haha, haha, certe, certe. Said, ubi est clemens. Est ne in cubiculo? Oh, sic in horto est clemens. Quid agit clemens in horto? Laborat ne clemens in horto? Mini me. Clemens non laborat in horto. Quid agit clemens in horto? Coquet, is he cooking? Ah, seek sleeping. Dormit, yam, clemens. Non laborat in horto, said dormit in horto. Et iterum scribo, clemens in horto dormit. Latrina. Ad latrinam ire, to go to the bathroom. Yam. Et iterum clemens noster in horto dormit. Est ridiculum. Non in horto laborat. Bene. Ubi est grumio. Ubi est grumio. Est. Haha. Mihi placet quaque. Ubi est grumio. Est ne grumio in culina? Est ne culina? Meni me, gratias. Non est culina. Ubi est? He's not in the kitchen. Sic in cubiculo. Et quid agit grumio in cubiculo? Laborat non. Quid?
How do you say bench in Latin?
Say what?
Bench.
Nescio. Non necessa est. Not necessary today.
Okay,
So yeah, I don't know it off the top of my head. So yeah, I would just say clemens in horto dormit for your sentence. So yeah, that's an important thing that I have not necessarily talked about that we definitely want to when we're making our Latin sentences. We want to stick to things that we can say, even if we're not able to say maybe what we want to. We don't want to necessarily translate from English into Latin. Quid est? Quid? Non? Oh. Bene. Iterum, dic mihi, tell me, ubi est grumio? Est ne, oh me paintet, vos dicatus, you already told me. Grumio est in cubiculo. Quid agit grumio in cubiculo? What's he doing there? Dormit, quaque. Clemens, non in cubiculo, sed in horto dormit, and grumio in cubiculo dormit. Bene. Iam. Grumio potest dormire, nulla problem est. He can sleep, no problem. Decim, 10. But you don't have to spend them all now. We have maybe like 20 more minutes that we can work on, maybe more like 15. But there'll be other sentences. You don't have to say them all based on the ones right now, but you certainly can. It's up to you. Iam, ecce quintus, ecce quintus. Quintus est non bene. Quintus est frustratus. Quid necesse est quinto agere? What does Quintus need to do? Bene. Iam. Si spectas, if you look on the Sims word sheet, it tells us quinto, and again, I'm going to start off with necesse est. Necesse est quinto edere, for to eat, like you said, and then et, and se lavare. Quintus has got to eat, and he's got, literally, se lavare means to wash himself. Et ecce Quintus. Quintus est frustratus, non laetus, he's not happy. Et ecce Quintus placentam habet. Harry, yesterday, grumio placentam coxit. Et iam Quintus edit. Oh, est non bene. Necesse est Clemens purgare. Oh, nefas, fufai, excitase Clemens et purga. Necesse est Clementi purgare. Iam inspiciamus Lucia.
That is not disgusting.
Quid est Luciae? Quid necesse est Luciae agere? What has she got to do? Bene. Necesse est Luciae yokari. Again, the word that we are using is yokari. It means to have fun, to joke. In this case, it is going to represent our have fun option. Et iam, quid agit Lucia? Lucia televisionem spectat. Iam iterum. Lucia televisionem spectat. For televisionem, you spell it like television in English with an EM at the end. And then spectat is S-P-E-C-T-A-T. Again, if you're looking along with me in the Sims words and phrases doc, you're going to see the sentences that I am saying out loud. All right. Oh, ecce Cerberus. Quid Cerberus agit? Cerberus dormit. Sed non in via in mediano. And again, I'm going to put this one in here because we talked about it last time, but I don't think that I wrote it down, and it definitely didn't make the Sims words and pictures list. Cerberus in mediano, in the living room, dormit. Technically, this house does not have an atrium in the like purest sense of what an atrium is. Quid?
What's that thing on? Why does that have like?
Oh, fortasse sunt de hoc parte. They like hold the speaker on and maybe transmit the wires information. It looks like an older system. All right. So, does anyone want to talk more about needs? We did a lot so far on needs. That's that necesse est. It's at the top. I labeled it as necessities. Now, you can also, if you wanted to make sentences like somebody likes to do something or somebody doesn't like to do something, you use a very similar setup. Instead of saying necesse est, you'd say placet. So like literally, and I'll switch over real quick so that we can see live in class. But literally, and some of these would make some silly sentences, right? If I took these and I copy-pasted them, right, this is all saying somebody needs to, like Caecilius needs to go to the bathroom, for example. But if I pasted them and I replaced the Nekesa S with plaquette, it makes some silly sentences there. Plaquette caecilio ad latrinam ire. Caecilius, it's pleasing to Caecilius to go to the bathroom. Caecilius likes to go to the bathroom. Or Quintus likes to eat and wash himself. Plaquette quinto edere et se lavare. Right? So you can use that as a way to talk about what people like to do as well. And it's going to be like we did with Nekesa Est. So if you wanted to say plaquette caecilio, what was that? That is on the module for the assignment for today. It is Lavare. Right here. Nekesa est quinto edere et se lavare. I will have to mess around with that a little bit. This is the first time using this setup. Sorry if there's sound there, because I might just be able to do a better job with it having the microphone attached right here rather than it was kind of up further onto my lapel. So that'll be a kind of a guess and check kind of thing. Quidus, quaestio, tibi. No, 10 in total, 10 in total. Yeah, you can certainly do more, and you might have already gotten your 10, but that's fine. I want you to both think of it as a way for us to practice and get used to this stuff, but then also a big part of it is just getting the experience, watching the stuff happen, listening to me talk, right? So that's the bigger experience that I want to get for sure. Writing down the sentences, though, is a way to keep us busy, right? Keep us looking for new Latin to write down. Give us something that we can take notes with, essentially, during this process. This will evolve. In the past, I used to have students do smash doodles while we were doing this kind of stuff, and we might do that again in the future. But for right now, it's just a way for us to get some practice going without just watching and talking about the game. All right, so let's go back to the game. Now I want to talk about, if you go to the bottom, it says Wolt. It says once. And then here, you'd use the form for the subject, and you just grab one of the names. So like I could, if I want to talk about something that Lucia wants to do, I would say Lucia, Wolt, and then I could choose some of these words. I'll probably add to these words because these were based on what we saw yesterday in my classes yesterday, and some of them are the same, but some of them are going to be a little bit different. So let's see. I can make a new table for us to keep those in. I'm going to put that in there as a placeholder for those. All right, so I'm going to hop back over to the game, and let's talk about the wants and desires. Let's kind of let this run a little bit too and let them live for a moment, because I'm not even sure if, Caecilius is obviously out of the bathroom now. We saw him drinking out of the toilet yesterday. No, in the DSMS class yesterday. Plaquette bibere. He likes it. Bene. Jam clemens purgat. Es bene. Quid Caecilius agit? Oh, Caecilius fabulam narrat fortasse. It looks like he's telling a story to Lucia. Et jam Lucia sedet prope Caecilium et salutat. For some reason, she went over and said hello and waved at him. So we've looked at the needs, Nekesa est Luciae se lavare. She's got to wash herself too. We'll take care of that later. This other part right here, it tells us what they want to do. Quid Lucia Wolt. Quid Lucia agere Wolt. Lucia Wolt legere.
Levite Benu. Verdoiba Fala.
Oh, where? Oh, Caecilius. Dormant. Caecilius dormant. Et Lucia non dormant. Said, Lucia jam televisionem spectat. She's watching Civic Public Access. Oh, quam interessante. Said, Lucia non spectare televisionem valde volt. Lucia legere volt. She wants to read. Jam volo Luciam legere. Ubi est liberum. Oh, ecce. Est bibliotheca. Yam. Oh, necessa est liberum emere. We've got to buy a book. Est a game of groans. Ha ha ha. Bene. Yam Lucia potest legere. I cheated.
Yes. No, cheater.
I had to make sure that we had enough money to get the house because, like, we had to be able to accommodate the entire family, right?
Yeah, I usually cheat mine in.
Oh, ecce quintus, quintus non est laetus, miser quintus. Oh, quintus est frustratus, ecce quintus nos.
He's very dead.
Sic, et quintus volt iocari, itaque quid quintus agit. What's quintus going to do? Seek. Certe, es bonum idam. Yam. Quintus non legere volt. And again, if we want to say that somebody doesn't want to do something, we do it just like you see me there. And also, this is an example, like, you could say Lucia volt legere, or Quintus volt video ludos ludere. But ideally, what they'd want to do is, like we were talking earlier, they want to make the main verb, which in this case is once, they want to put that off to the end. So literally what we would say to make it like the best Latin would be Lucia reading once, or Lucia to read she wants. Quintus not to read he wants. Quintus video games to play he wants. So again, I'm putting it in there, some more sentences for us that you can use on your page or that you can use just for increased understanding. Yeah, ecce quintus. Quintus ambulat frustrate per scalas et sic ubi est grumio. Ubi est grumio. Oh, grumio est in latrina. Nos expectamus grumio est in latrina. Et ecce grumio. Grumio volt coquere. Est quid grumio volt. Grumio est coquus et grumio coquere volt. So this is like every sim has like an aspiration, and that drives some of their wants, and like it gives them like little like mini tasks that you got to get them to do. So in this case, grumio volt esse coquus. He wants to be a cook, appropriately enough. And so what he wants to do is he wants to cook food. So you could use coquere, which means to cook. Look, we're seeing a lot of the same ones as earlier, so I'll just copy and paste. And if you wanted to, there's several different things you could say. You could say grumio cibum coquere volt. Grumio wants to cook food. Or grumio canam coquere volt. Now, both of these words that I just gave you, canam, which means dinner, and cibum, which means food, we're going to see both of these words in stage 2. So part of what we're doing here is reviewing some stuff from stage 1, and part of what I'm doing here is also giving you some little bits and pieces from future Latin lessons that you'll encounter and recognize, I hope. Yes, sir? C-O-Q-U-E-R-E. Coquere. Yes, sir, and then you.
You definitely said cook before.
Seek.
How do you say it again?
So we said, like, if we were saying grumio coquit, that would mean just grumio is cooking. So you could do like grumio inculina coquit. Oh, non grumio quaque placentam coxit. Okay, grumio quaque placentam honk coxit. Placenta bona. He also made this wonderful cake. Yes, sir.
Can I do this at home because my internet isn't really very good?
What do you mean?
I'm not able to get on Foxline.
Hmm.
Have you been using VPNs?
Okay. I mean, yeah, if you have to, for sure, that would be the thing, the only alternative to do.
VPNs. I got all.
Bene.
Yeah, I know. But they banned VPNs.
Quid grumio coquit. What do we want to have grumio cook? Where's the fridge? Oh, it's over here. That's not the fridge. Non potest spaghetti coquere. Fish tacos. Grilled cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
There are 6 viewers, but it says that there are only 4.
Bene. Iam venet grumio. Grumio mox ad est inculina. Grumio mox inculina coquit.
Did you just steal that?
No, es placenta omnibus. It's cake for everybody. Placenta omnibus.
Like, I thought it was on the counter. Like, it wasn't on the cake. Like,
Yeah, no, that's the animation. But yeah, it was there. It was waiting for us.
wow, she just kind of stole it. Are you still?
Coquit. Coquit.
Yes, I thought I spelled it correctly.
Bene. Ecce grumio. Bene. Yum. Dum grumio coquit. Grumio discit artem coquindi. When you see the little thing over their head, the little bar over their head, it means that they are learning a skill. In this case, the skill of cooking. Hodie grumio bene coquit. He's doing better today than he was the first day. He has improved. Yam. Ecce. Yam cibus est paratus. Grumio culina.
Did anybody get set on fire last time?
None.
Good. No, he was like hacking, was like trying to beat up the frying pan with his.
Sic certe. Yam cibus est paratus.
That's a lot of mac and cheese.
Sic est multum. Yam cibus est paratus. The food is ready. Cibus est paratus. Et quid clemens iam dormit? Non necesse est clemens dormire, necesse est purgare clemens, et quaque necesse est clementi ira ad latrinam. Clemens e ad latrinam. Celeriter. Quickly. Yes, you just have to turn in your 10 sentences to the assignment. It's called The Sims, Introducing Caecilius' Family. It's in the week module for today. Yeah, ecce Caecilius. Caecilius sedet et Caecilius sedet et nihil agit. He's doing nothing. Nihil means nothing.
He's hungry.
Oh, sic, necesse est Caecilio edere. Heius Caecilii, iad culinam et cape cibum.
Get some mac and cheese, bro.
So what I just told Caecilius, I'm going to write it down here in one of the boxes. I said, Heius. That means hey. And then I said, e ad culinam. Go to the kitchen.
Wait, how do you spell E, A-I?
E ad culinam, it's just the letter I. E ad culinam, and then cape cibum. Take the food. Take some food. Grab food. Bene. Yum. Ecce, iam venit Caecilius, here comes Caecilius, et Caecilius est in culina, et Caecilius cibum capit. Bene, iam Caecilius scalas ascendit, et cibum habet. Quo Caecilius it? Where is he going? Caecilius. Quid est problema cum quinto? Quid est problema quintus? Quintus volt latrinam uti? Cur non? E ad latrinam. Bene, nulla problema est. Sed ecce Caecilius. Est ne Caecilius in triclinio? Est ne Caecilius in triclinio? Is he in the triclinio? What's the triclinio? In the dining room. Are they in the dining room? Minime. pro aliquomodo, for some reason, Grumio edit in cubiculo et quoque caecilius in cubiculo edit. For some reason, they are eating in their bedroom. Grumio, quois, where are you going, Grumio? Oh, ecce Grumio. Grumio volt video ludos ludere. Ecce Grumio. Grumio sedet at, inspicit Google. No? He's on like Google. He's like, looks like, it says he's browsing art. Portase. It might just be like an art website. He's learning about art. Yum. Oh, quis dormit in cubiculo. Quis est in cubiculo. Quis est. Quis nam est. Who's that? That's Metella. Metella in cubiculo dormit. Et quid clamanes agit. Clamanes quoque. Est ridiculum. Ecce clamanes. Clamanes cibum habet. Et. Est ridiculum. Clamanes est in tablino, et grumio est in tablino, et ei colloquuntur, et clamanes edit. So I guess clamanes wanted to just eat while he talked to Grumio. Est ridiculum. Oh, quid est problema? Quid est cerbere, quid est? Non possum rogare. Fortasse, Oh, fortasse necessa est cerbero exire. Maybe he needs to go outside. Known. Bene. Yeah. Maybe he's just hanging out too much inside the house. All right, so at this point, we need to start thinking about wrapping it up. I want to make sure that everybody has your your 10 sentences before we leave. And if you haven't yet gotten your 10 sentences, I want you to make sure to go ahead and get some last-minute sentences as we're looking around the house. Si, ubi est Grumio? Grumio non coquit. Grumio artem. Oh, no. Yam. Oh, Grumio non artem spectat. Grumio colloquitur. Colloquitur. He is chatting online. Nescio. Haha. Acquired the mischief skill. Oh, but that's Caecilius, not Grumio. Non Grumio coxit. Memento Grumio coxit. Erat longum diem. It was a long day. Longa dies coquendi. Long day of cooking. Etzik yam Grumio ad cubiculum. Ad cubiculum it. He's going to his bedroom. Ad cubiculum it. Non nihil agit. Multum coxit. Placentum et canam. He cooked a cake and dinner. Est multum. Yum. Does anyone need more sentences? Let me know if you need more sentences. We can try crafting those. But at this point, we probably need to stop. The sentences should be in Latin. The sentences should be in Latin, definitely. I'm sorry I did not clarify that on the instructions. I will make sure the next time that we do something like this that I'm clearer than that. But yeah, the sentences should be in Latin. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. Gratias vobis qui spectavistis. Thanks to y'all who have watched. I'm going to go ahead and stop it, if I can figure out how to do that. Oh, no, that's the recording thing. I have to... I can't figure out how to stop the share. Does it say on the top, stop?